You know, I've heard so many great things about these. They might even be considered one of the best basketball shoes of 2022.
I thought that was the Lukas and the KD15. And before that, the MB01.
Well, no, the MB01 was last year's best basketball shoe.
The MB01 Low.
It's the same shoe. Okay? I hate doing that. Like, I normally will include them and let people know, like, hey, it's the same thing, it's just a little lower. But yeah, no, these from like Jason, one of our contributors. He lives in China and he's had these for a while, and he said that when he first got them he did not like them, but since breaking these things in, he's like, yo, this might be like one of his favorite shoes that he's worn in like a long time, which I think is crazy because he's normally a Nike guy. Was all that the intro?
Yeah, it was.
What an intro that was, my God. Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today, we got a detailed look and review on these potential bad boys right here. This is the Li-Ning, or just Wade brand, Way of Wade 10. 10 models. Congratulations.
Wow.
Could that have sounded any more sarcastic? Man. But anyways, these guys right here, like I was saying, a lot of people are claiming that this is going to be one of the best basketball shoes of the year, at least so far. And if that's true, I mean, based off of a try-on, they feel good, so that's really dope. But 10 years is a long time, especially for a signature brand or a signature model, so I think that's a really great accomplishment. That is a whole decade worth of kicks. That's super dope. And he's not even just done the main flagship shoe, like the 1 through whatever. He's done plenty of like side models, all of which have been really, really great. So again, shout out to Dwayne Wade, shout out to Li-Ning. Congratulations to everybody. I think that's awesome. Also, yes, I acknowledge that our review or breakdown on these is a little bit late. They were stuck in transit for like ever. So shout out to UPS. You guys suck.
You're no DHL.
For real. You know, I've had like at least 7 or 10 pairs of shoes come in through DHL faster than these guys did. It's insane. But anyways, the outsole, what? Oh, it was FedEx. That's how forgettable you are. Shout out to UPS for real. They got the shout out. FedEx is like, man, what the f? But anyways, the outsole right here looks fantastic. Something that I think is fascinating is the tech breakdown that the brand provides. I grabbed some screenshots from their website and everything, but you can go and check them out as well. But basically they say that this rubber is slip resistant, which I think is crazy. Not just slip resistant in wet conditions. I don't know who's playing outside in the rain or inside, but maybe there's like sweat droplets. I know that's happened to me before. It's not often, but like sometimes, like when you're in a gym and everybody's like super sweaty and it's real humid. Yeah. Sometimes sweat gets on the floor, but anyways, these guys are supposed to prevent that. One of the downsides though, especially considering that this is a Chinese brand shoe, so this rubber right here, man, it is soft as f. So if you were gonna play in these outside, I don't think that they're gonna last very long. But inside, this should rip the floorboards off, man. Like I put them on our wood floor over there, I couldn't even move it. I like, oh, like it's crazy. I know I'm gonna break our table.
Sorry.
One of the coolest things about this though is that if you are like me and have played in the Wade models since the original one, their original traction sort of sucked. So seeing how good they've become, I think is fantastic. Now the midsole itself is full-length Boom cushion. Boom is their version of the ETPU stuff, so kind of like Boost. It's very, very bouncy, especially in this model. They say also that they increase the percentage of bounciness or cushion from the Wade 9, which is hella bouncy, up to 4 to 7 or something like that percent. And these guys right here, I mean, I'm not gonna say that they for sure feel like way bouncier than 9s. I'm just saying that they feel hella bouncy still. So if you like that type of feedback underneath your foot, then this is basically like Zoom Air on steroids. Like Zoom Air is super bouncy for me, and I think that's as bouncy as I like things. This guy right here is extra bouncy. That's the one thing that I did not love about the last year model, the Wade 9, is that sometimes like it felt like I was like getting launched out of the shoe. Like that's how bouncy it was. So these guys right here feel similar to that, even though they wrapped the whole thing up with this TPU panel. So they got this cage right there, and then the rest of it is the black section. They wrapped the entire thing and it's still hella bouncy. I don't know how the hell they did that, and I'm not gonna complain at all. Also, there is a midfoot torsion plate. It's a carbon fiber plate as well, so it is there. You can kind of see it extend to the forefoot, acts as a spring plate in that section, whereas the midfoot section right there is a lot more rigid for torsional rigidity. The upper itself is super lightweight. They're touting this model to be the lightest of the Wade models. Again, I think that's very interesting because last year's model was a glove, like it looked like the glove or the Zoom glove. But that shoe was super lightweight with the way that it was constructed. This one even lighter than that, which I think is really cool, especially since when you put these on, like they feel more secure than those. So again, that shoe last year was super bouncy, great grip. The material's kind of like a little too stretchy. These guys don't feel like that whatsoever, even though it's all textile everything, which I do not like. But anyways, the textile build is supposed to mimic a butterfly's wings, and it's very lightweight, very breathable. It feels broken in right from the jump, except right there at the midfoot. They are tight right there. So if you like that type of fit, you'll probably love these. If you're a wide footer though, you're definitely gonna wanna try these on just because they just don't feel like they're gonna cater towards that foot shape. They feel very slender, they look very slender, they super sleek and everything. They taper at the toe, very thin. I actually like that because you can feel the material right there. Sometimes you get that volume above your toe and I don't like that feeling. This one just feels like it's giving your foot a super, super snug hug. There's a lot of extra stuff on the shoe too, like storytelling wise.
There always is.
I know, I'm not gonna go over everything. I just like the little lightning bolt because it's for the Flash. That was his nickname when his knees were fine. So I like that it's there. I do think that it's really interesting though. The back of the right shoe says 10 on there and kind of like graffiti style, which I dig. The left shoe is really weird. It's like got a whole paragraph on here. How to make your own way. And then it's lists 1, be confident. 2, be bold. 3, there's 10 things listed on there. They fit all that in there. That's crazy. Now just to reiterate, as far as sizing is concerned, they do fit true to size. They are very snug, especially at the midfoot. So again, make sure that if possible, you try them on. Here in the States, it's not really possible. They don't actually sell these in stores, which is unfortunate. Anyways, what do you think about these?
Well, I wanted to see if you could guess. I'll give you 3 tries. What shoe?
These remind you of?
Yes.
Are you gonna give me any hints?
No.
Is it a basketball shoe?
It is a basketball shoe.
Is it a Jordan?
No.
Is it a Nike?
Yes.
Crap, they have so many shoes. Why are you so happy? You think you're stumping me?
Yeah, I do.
But like, there's no context. What shoe out of the millions of shoes that Nike has released does this one shoe remind you of? Which one is that?
It's come out since I've been on this side of the camera.
So it's a recent release from Nike. Can I just give up now?
It's one that you have fun saying the whole name to.
That could be anything.
It's the Nike Kobe 80 NXT Fast Fit.
Well, the fast
You don't
fit,
have to say FF if you say fast
for...
fit. But anyways, it's this part, even though on the Kobe it goes all the way around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
And it being all blacked out, and the version that we had was also
Can
all
you even
blacked
consider
out.
the stitching?
Yes.
The Achilles thing?
Yes.
Dwayne Wade never had that problem. I mean, it's 5 and 5, so maybe it's just for 10.
Maybe.
So they do kind of remind me of that, actually, now that you say it.
Right?
Yeah, a lot, actually. These feel better than those, though. Just yeah, like cushion on these is ridiculous. Like, I was surprised, especially with this wrap. You can press into it.
It's so pliable.
Dude, like they're bouncy. Like, I'm curious to know what this felt like before they wrapped it.
I'm curious why Nike couldn't figure out how to implement something like this, especially on those LeBrons.
Because Nike has executives that just care about profit, not about product, so they don't give a as long as you buy that.
I like it when we decide to talk like this.
That's me being sarcastic. But yeah, Nike doesn't give a man. They just care about their shareholders. They don't care about you or the product that they're making, which is unfortunate. This brand though, 10 years in, they still care. They're still upping the ante every time. Every time. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. We'll catch you guys on the next one. So until then, have a good one. And now we can turn the AC back on because I am sweating from areas that I shouldn't be. And yeah.
You just gotta spread yourself out.
I can't. It'll look really funny.